So, the big news this week, which isn't actually really big news because we kind of knew it was happening everywhere, but Conor McGregor will take on Dustin Poirier on the 10th of July at UFC 254. At the moment, that's pretty much all the information about that card that we have, but it was the only card that didn't have a title fight, and there isn't really one available to put on there, considering that Volkanovski and Brian Ortega will be coaching tough. So that can's been kicked down the road. There was no other fight to go on that card. So we kind of knew that was going to happen. After Conor's loss to Dustin, he said he wanted the rematch. Dustin said he wanted the rematch. They'd already made the 155-pound title between Oliveira and Chandler. So we're announcing the third fight between Conor and Dustin, which we already all knew was happening anyway. So no new news, just the same old news we've had for about 2.5 months. How do we see that fight going? It's anybody's guess, to be completely honest with you. We know that Conor can beat Dustin because he did, and we know that Dustin can beat Conor because he did. Who looks the too hungry out of those guys? Dustin. Who doesn't need to work as hard for this? Conor. If Conor is serious, he turns up and he's motivated and he's ready and he's trained hard and he hasn't been lying around on a yacht, and he has been putting in the work every single day that got him to the point where he was at, where he was the lightweight champion, the featherweight champion, the fight against Floyd Mayweather. If it's that Conor that after the loss to Diaz was hell bent on getting that result back, if it's that Conor, I pick him over Dustin every time. The trouble is, we don't know that's the Conor that we're going to get. And this is the problem. When we went into this last fight with Dustin, it was, I've never seen him train this hard. Oh, he's trained. This is the best I've seen him look. Oh, everyone says that at every fight camp. No one before a fight goes, oh, I didn't really have a very good camp, you know. Oh, I'm a little bit under the weather. I don't feel that well. I've got a bit of a bug. No one ever says that. It's always, it's the best camp he's ever had, blah, 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 blah. So you can't read into any of that before a fight. All of it is just rubbish. But if we get the Conor that came back after that loss to Diaz and was completely motivated to get that win back, then I'll pick him over Dustin. If it is any other Conor McGregor, Dustin Poirier wins that third fight. And I mean, I don't begrudge, I don't hold that against Conor. I don't mind if he's sleeping in silk sheets and wants to keep signing fights and not training very hard for them. I don't mind. I get to watch Conor McGregor fight. I don't care whether he wins or whether he loses. You know, we're at that point now. The fun with Conor McGregor's been had. Now it's how much further can he go? And if this is the end of the line, then that's great. What an end of a line. You know, if he has another 3 fights and loses all 3, we still got what we got before. We still got the KO of Jose Aldo. We still got the double champ victory over Eddie Alvarez. We still got that comeback fight against Diaz. We still got the back and forth with Khabib. We still got the world tour for the McGregor-Mayweather fight. We still got all of that. So if this is the end of the line for Conor, or certainly his star has faded and his skill set has diminished, and he perhaps doesn't want it as much as he thinks he does, then that's fine. We've had the fun, and there'll be someone else. There might not be to his standards, but there'll be someone else. Or has he still got it? Has he still got the fire? Does it still burn deep inside him? Does Conor McGregor still want the victory? Does he still want the chase? Does he still want to compete in MMA? Does he really want to get back and correct the mistakes he made and fix the calf kicks and get rid of that boxing stance and take out Dustin Poirier to show everyone else that he's still got it? Does he still want to do that? I don't know. But I tell you what, I'm interested to find out.